Turned off the power. I had to restart, yo. Dang, I hit a home run too. Sad.
With my partner, Chris Singleton. It's the San Diego. And on the mound in this one, Alec Gamboa. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Daniel Pagan, the next up for the Padres, with a pair of home runs in the series and 4 total hits.
Ball, that's outside.
Just getting started here from Fenway Park.
That's in. Ball 2.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
The 2-1. Line drive, base hit. Durant quickly gets it back in.
Should have been a
Runner
home
stops at
run.
second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Move to second. Tatis dives back in.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. First and second, no outs. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
I'll give my home run to you.
Right through there for a strike.
That's a
lay
ball.
off that pitch down.
That's ball 2.
Next offering is downstairs. Tatis, the lead runner at second. Pagan on at first with nobody out. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts.
Ball 1.
Ground ball left side down the line, and it's foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
2 on, 1 out. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
In the air out to center. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags for home.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. Leading off. Back at the ballpark where we're on sweep alert, Siggy. We came on the air talking about that, and so far neither team is backing down.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a sweep. For one team, it's about making a statement, and for the other, it's about salvaging respect.
Here's the second baseman, Samad Taylor. 0 for 6 in the series so far.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-2. Gamboa goes 6'1", 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting ninth, catcher Freddie Fermin.
Ball. Aye.
Tied up here in the early going. In the air, right field. White under this one. And that'll do it. We go to the bottom. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels moved. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Ball. That pitch is out.
The 1-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Tatis gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 at second. Over to first, safe. Manny Machado up to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second.
That's ball 2.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there are 2 outs.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I think the key is
bottom of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Adley Rutschman. Popped up. Reaching down and makes the grab.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Durbin.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And a couple of quick outs. Jarren Duran at the plate. You look at his ability to hit the ball with power and that high leg kick. That leg kick was actually something generated from his time as teammates with Justin Turner back in 2023. Remember, Turner throughout his career has had that big high leg kick. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. That one pushed to the left and foul. Got him swinging. We played 3 full innings. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. To the right side, Durbin throws to first in time. Awesome play there.
Up next for the Padres, left fielder Gavin Sheets.
Swinging a foul straight back. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Out towards right center field. White should have this one. And a couple of quick outs. Ty France digs in now. He's 0 for 1. That smash towards center. And that is that. Thanks for tuning in. Taylor, 27 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Laced into left. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Padres.
Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Comes up empty.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Go ahead run on base. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 2 for 2. There goes the runner. That's it for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it.
Now this one gets through. And the go-ahead run stops at third base.
Here's a ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
Line, and that's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now Alex Cora is out of the... Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. Swings through the sweeper.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Jack swing went around, and it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. 2 on, 2 outs. Ball one to Bogarts. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. That ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Adley Rutschman. And that drops in for a strike. Swings through that. And a ground ball to first. France steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Caleb Irvin.
The Padres leading by a run, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. That's out number 2. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran getting ready to hit. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. On the ground. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit.
Ow! You're out.
Back here at Fenway, so stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 up, 1 down. On the ground, right side. On to France. And there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Liner snagged at first. Back now at Fenway. We go to the top of the 7th. Samant Taylor now at the plate. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Got it. Nice grab. One away. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. Foul ball there. Man at second. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Ball.
Oh, he hit him.
That hit him.
And that got him pretty flush.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 99.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Check swing, went around, and a count 1-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying into the monster seats and gone.
Let's go. I got my home run back. Yes, and it's a 3-run bomb. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Manny. Let's go. Let's go, y'all.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brian Bayo. One down. Now Machado up here.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0. That one catches the corner for a strike. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Padres, shortstop Xander Bogart.
That one's in there. Strike 1. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
next for the Padres.
Jackson Merrill at the dish now. If you look at his early accomplishments, most start by calling him the youngest player ever to do something.
Yeah, do you have an example?
Of course I do. Jackson Merrill is the youngest player all time with a multi-homer game, including a walk-off home run.
Now, that's a good night at the yard.
Here's your 1.
Ball, that's down.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air to left center. Rafaela gets under it. And that is that. So a 3-run shot for the Padres here. It's now 5-1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Third baseman, Curtis Mead.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a ball popped up. Fermin settles underneath it. 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. Line drive and a base hit right there. So Adley Rutschman now gets a chance with 2 gone.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
This one in the air center field. Merrill under it. And the inning is over. Back in Boston, we go to the 8th. Gavin Sheets digs in now. And a foul ball. Next pitch misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball 2.
And that one fouled off.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 63, Justin Slayton.
You're out.
Now on the bump, Griffin Canning.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one fouled hard the other way. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Canning in his 7th season, 29 years old, and he won a Gold Glove in the shortened 2020 season. Battling here as he fouls it away. This one in the air right field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Off the mark there. Down. Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. Throw to first is in time.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox.
Hey!
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 5-1. Back here in Boston, and here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for the Padres, right fielder Fernando Tatis Jr.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Giovanni Moran, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Whitlock getting loose as well. So 2 strikes on Tatis.
That's a ball. Ball, that's out.
And that skips in the dirt. Durbin gets it to first.
He's out.
And they take care of Tatis for the out. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like new pitcher on here, Giovanni Moran. He's into the game with the bases empty. Daniel Pagan, the next up for the Padres.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Hey!
Outside with a breaking ball. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7.
Sends it to first, and that's the 3rd out. Back inside Fenway Park. Lucas Giolito gets the ball now. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. On a line, base hit. Lead to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Curtis Mead. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's to third. Slings to second. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Hard hit left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge. Welcome to PNC Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shelby and Chris Singleton. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starter, Bubba Chandler. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
About to get started here. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And he'll challenge that called strike. To third. Throws to first in time.
Batting third base.
Ryan O'Hearn. Nick Gonzalez. getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. Gonzalez getting to start at the hot corner, batting sixth in today's lineup. And his on-base percentage this season is over 400. Out towards left center. Merrill gets under it. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Not stopping. He's going for three.
Didn't take long to get a result.
And that one clips the corner.
You know, these Padres really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They are perfect with runners in scoring position so far. Not a single out made in those spots. So these guys are feeling it.
And that one was indeed a strike. No challenges left for them now. Check swing, and he went. That is strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count. One, two. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the.
You're out. Out.
Start of the fourth. Now the DH for the pot. Daniel Pagan. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball one. Pagan with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in.
Ball. I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
And there's one down.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman Manny Machado.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Manny Machado leaves the yard. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
An absolute missile off the bat, Singy, and StatCast gives us the exact numbers.
Yeah, it was a blur leaving the park, Boog. 114 miles per hour on the exit velo, man. He put such a great swing on that ball, squared it up, and just drove it out of here despite not getting much air under it.
In the air to left center, and there's 2 down.
Good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Out. Out. You're out.
Now for the
We're back.
Pirates.
And they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Isaac Matson. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Padres lead 1, and this remains a 9-9 ball game. Daniel Pagan, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered in this game. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around third. He will score, and they take the lead. Now a relay to the plate. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
One out, runner at second. Here's Manny Machado.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Yates checks the runner. Pagan back on a dive.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
In the dirt.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. And here in the top half of the 10th. Outside ball 4. He walked them, and they are loaded. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Swing, and he popped it up. Loud. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Padres. Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge. Welcome to PNC Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill in this one, Paul Skeens. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Coming up on the first pitch, Jake Cronenworth getting ready to hit. And we're underway in Pittsburgh.
That's the ball.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 out.
Ball outside.
Thank you guys for watching. I'll be playing again tomorrow night.